The US economy is one of the world's largest economies, face macroeconomic challenge like inflation and unemployment, is driven by a mixed market economy, account for nearly 25% of global GDP, and has a major influence on trade, finance and policy.
Current inflation problem in US. Despite the Federal Reserve's aggressive interest rate hikes in 2022 and 2023, inflation has remained relatively high. While inflation has cooled somewhat from its peak of 9.1% in June 2022, it is still above the Federal Reserve long-term target of 2%. As of April 2025, the US inflation rate stands at around 2.31%, still above target and causing concerns about economic stability.
What is inflation? General rise in price level over time. Inflation means that over time, the general price of goods and services keeps increasing. Second point, reduces the purchasing power of money. When prices go up, the value of money goes down. This means you can buy less with the same amount of money compared to before. Third point, measured by CPI, Consumer Price Index. CPI tracks the average change in price of common items that people buy.
The main causes of inflation in the US are supply chain disruption, labor market tightness and wage growth, demand surge post-pandemic and monetary policy, and interest rate.
Solution to inflation. First, investment in domestic production. Next, increase labor force participation. Next, monetary tightening. And lastly, balanced monetary policy.
Current unemployment problem in US. While unemployment rate have decreased, there is still a significant labor market imbalance in the US. The unemployment rate has stabilized at around 3.8% in early 2025, which is relatively low. However, labor force participation has not fully recovered to pre-pandemic levels, and employers still face a skill mismatch, meaning that many positions are unfilled due to a lack of qualified workers.
What is unemployment? Unemployment is people willing and able to work but there is no job. There are three types of unemployment. First, structural, next, frictional, and lastly is cyclical. And they can be measured by the unemployment rate.
Four main causes of unemployment in United States. First, post-pandemic labor market adjustment. Second, skill mismatch and technological changes. Next, inflation and rising cost of living. Last point is monetary policy and interest rate hikes.
The solution to unemployment include expansionary fiscal policy, education reform, monetary policy, to stabilize price and gradual interest rate adjustment.